Knockout legends in the building. Like, comment, and subscribe. So today I'm going to talk about Tyson Fury, and basically there's a lot of speculation and a lot of things going on about his weight. Now, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, possibly the man of the division. Some people are taking Usyk for this fight and some people are on Team Fury. Now, a lot of it comes down to the shape that Tyson's in. If Tyson's in the best shape he can be in and the right weight where he can move and box but also bully Usyk, the chances are he will be able to beat Usyk, because a good big man beats a good little man no matter what. That's the saying. Now, he has the size and the strength to bully Usyk, and we know he has the power to hurt him to the body. He also possibly has the power to knock out Usyk as well. You know, we've not seen Usyk's chin tested since the Joshua bout, where Joshua put it on him but he gassed. Similarly though, earlier on we saw Derek Chisora put it on Usyk and Usyk got a bit tentative. Now, he won the fight, but it was a lot closer than it suggested because Derek burned himself out. Now, if Derek arguably didn't burn himself out, it may have been a different story. But anyway, the reason I'm talking about what I'm talking about is the weight. Now, there's a lot of speculation on Tyson Fury about his weight. People are saying he's in shape. Some people are very dubious and skeptical because obviously Fury likes to play mind games. Now, Fury likes to cover up drawing press conferences so people don't actually know how much size he's packing and how big he is. So for this fight, will he come into shape? Yes, I reckon he will. And we're literally, today's the 30th, we're literally 18 days away from the actual undisputed, and technically it's for the 5 belts. 1 minute. Sorry about that. Bit of an interruption. But anyway, back onto what I was saying. Yeah, so with his weight, there's always a lot of speculation. So some people will think he is in top-notch shape, and some people think he's not in shape. Now, me personally, I think Fury is in fighting shape. Now, we've seen the pictures where he has a six-pack. Now, Fury's not had a six-pack since the days of the Klitschko fight, and then he wasn't even carrying that much body fat, really. So these new pictures, what we're seeing, a lot of them are either doctored, photoed, where he's in shape, but they've actually made it look a little bit better than what it actually is, because we all know Fury carries a bit of body fat because he drinks, and then he blows up in size between fights because he likes to let himself go and relax. But he does drink a lot of beer, but then he gets back on the training. But what ends up happening with that is you gain a bit of body fat, and to be fair, a bit of body fat for him, it's not a bad thing because he moves a lot and burns a lot of energy for somebody that's pretty big and tall. So you do need that surplus energy to move. Similar to kind of Andy Ruiz, when he lost all the weight, when he fought the Nightmare, Chris Arreola, he struggled in that fight because he didn't have the weight, and the weight didn't help him absorb the punches that he took. Now, when he put that weight back on, and then he had his next fight, which was it? I'm just trying to think. Was it what's his name? Flipping heck. King Kong. What's the guy's name, man? Flipping heck, man. Oh gosh, this is terrible. It'll come to me. Sorry. When he had the fight with the next guy after that, he took the punches very, very, very well, and he absorbed him and he got hit with some good shots. So you can see the difference in how can I put it, durability when you have weight on your body, especially if you're a big man and you need to basically have weight to be durable, because that's kind of how handy he is. He's got fast hands, but he doesn't move quick, but he's durable as well, so it helps when he's in the pocket, so he can actually take shots. And Luis Ortiz, man, I knew I couldn't think of why he couldn't, you know what I mean? Yeah, but so that's why he could take the shot. So the same kind of thing with Fury, because we saw it in the first Deontay Wilder fight, because he was basically bone thin for him, for that size. I won't say he was completely bone thin, but he was basically on a fat camp where he just lost all the weight and he didn't really have any muscle. He was very weak, so he needed to have some more muscle with a bit of fat so he could absorb punches. But obviously when he got caught by Wilder, he got dropped. So maybe it's a case of not having the right conditioning and the right boxing physique for that fight, instead of just losing a lot of weight, which is not the ideal thing to do. So we hope he doesn't do this again in this fight coming up, because obviously in the last fight with Ngannou, he was out of shape. Now, I honestly believe he didn't train and take that fight serious. That's why that happened, even though he managed to pull it back just about and win the fight. And it's debatable. Other people are saying he lost, and other people are saying basically, you know, he did what he did just about enough to win, but technically he did win. So anyway, coming into this fight, I reckon he will be in shape. Now, as you can see by the photos, I'm going to show a few photos, and I think basically the last photos are basically adequate to what his actual physique will be like on the night. Maybe a little bit slimmer than that, but he won't be having a six-pack. He will be carrying a bit of body fat. It'll probably be hanging over, but he won't be like chiseled like on the other pictures that I've shown, the first ones, because they're doctored. And like I said, he's not had a six-pack since the Klitschko fight, and there's no way he's gonna ever get back to that type of physique unless PEDs are used, things like clenbuterol or fat burners, T3s, you know, things like that. But anyway, naturally, once you get past a certain age, and obviously as you start to, I won't say decline, but as you start to either steady, then the decline starts. It's harder to lose body fat. So unless you're consistently training and you're consistently active and you're consistently watching your diet, I'm not saying it's impossible, but you have to either add weight training in and a lot of cardio, and be active probably maybe 6 to 7 times a week, so almost every day doing something, just to keep your weight at an even keel, where if you are already fit, it's easier to maintain. Now, if you blow up in between fights like he does, sort of like what Ricky Hatton used to do, then it's going to be hard to actually get back down to that chiseled weight and have a six-pack. So I don't think any of these pictures, what we saw, and any of the, how can I put it, indications that people like to give that he's in shape is actually true. It's just mind games. A lot of it's to play with Usyk's mind, and also possibly to give Fury more time psychologically to be in the best shape he can be in. So mentally he's ready, and then once he's there physically, the puzzle's put into place. But anyway, what are your thoughts on his physique? Do you think he's going to be in shape? Do you think he's already in shape? And do you believe the reports about the six-pack and him being chiseled and the best shape ever? Or do you think he just come in his normal, you know, svelte kind of physique that he has with a little bit of body fat? So leave your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment and subscribe. And that is another one from the one and only Knockout Legends. Peace.